What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to SW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Morissette, Gusto Ko ng Bumitaw. I'm sorry that I most likely mispronounced every single word. I tried my best. This was requested by John. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. He said that he's a huge fan of Morissette and that this song is one of the hardest songs to sing in OPM, original Filipino music, because of face melt belting and ridiculously long phrases. And I'm checking out the full version of this song on the Wish 107.5 Bass Live, which is crazy, John says. I've heard her once or seen one performance and I loved it, so I'm very excited for this one. If you want to be like John and support me and my channel, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can request songs, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content and other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it.
Wish 107.5.
Umiiyak gabi-gabi, walang tinig na naririnig, nakikipaglaban sa tikman, natalunan hanggang kailan.
So soft.
Lalo na, pagod na, akala ko'y kaysa akin pa pero hindi na pala. Wala na nga ba talaga? Lalakalag sa kadiliman, naliligaw, nalilito. Ano nga ba ako sa'yo? Sino nga ba ako sa'yo? Dito sa aking pagkakahimlay, sa dibdib ko ay parang may nakadagang walang kasing lungkot.
So much feeling and emotion in her voice.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino bang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Wow. Wow.
Sa loob, pinanghihinaan na ng loob. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa ng puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa ba siguro? Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang
Oh.
gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Oh, it's crazy.
Mahagulgol, ngunit wala namang nakikinig. Walang magandang pupuntahan, kailanman ang maling pag-ibig. Kaya ngayon pipiliin ko muna ang aking sarili bago magmahal muli. Magmamahalan pa kaya? Magmamahalan pa kaya tayo muli?
impressive.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
And a key change.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw. May pag-asa pa siguro. Kailangan ang sarili. Sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba? Ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. 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 Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Wish Exclusive on Wish
Pipiliin ko na sarili.
1075.
Bitaw, bibitaw na.
Wow. What a performance. Crazy.
Hey Wishers, this is Morissette, and for more Wish-clusive videos, click here to subscribe.
Oof. What a song. What a performance. I'm absolutely blown away. This was crazy and I absolutely loved it. It's another very emotional power ballad, I would maybe call it. Very heavy, sorrowful and deeply vulnerable. Once again, having this pretty clear emotional arc that I already saw in my previous reaction, the first time I've heard her, with this very gentle, intimate beginning. She starts singing very softly, pretty quiet, almost fragile, and then the song gradually builds up towards the emotional peaks and the climaxes. Once again, her voice is so controlled, but also expressive and emotionally raw. I think that's exceptional, to have the ability to sing everything perfectly on point, while transporting emotions, especially those kinds of I don't know, hurtful, raw, intense and vulnerable emotions. And even in the powerful belts in the chorus and towards the end of the song, I think you can still kind of hear sadness in her delivery, which is crazy, especially as the song goes on towards the later climaxes, so to say. She adds more and more elements into her delivery, like subtle, deliberate vocal cracks, if you know what I mean, and dynamic swelling of her voice, and all of that makes it feel really honest and makes it sound really authentic. I also kind of like the structure of the song, because it kind of also feels like some kind of storytelling. I just read the translation of the lyrics, so I already know what it's about. So I think that's very fitting, because I don't know, it feels like in the start of the song, with this quieter delivery, it's, I don't know, more like the emotion is held back and it's internal, but it then spills out as the song progresses. So and that's overall, there's just like a strong connection between the lyrics and the delivery. And I don't know, maybe it's deliberate, maybe it's also just this power ballad structure and I'm reading too much into it, but yeah, this development of the song with the slow start and then kind of getting more intense as the song goes on. It's like, it helps talking about those struggles, about those feelings, and she kind of gets more confident talking about it, and it feels better to let those feelings out, if you know what I mean. And it's kind of showing this fully exposed vulnerability in the end. Also, yeah, the song and the melodies especially are very catchy with very memorable melodic lines, but also throughout the song, I think, especially in the verses, the vocal delivery has some kind of rhythm to it that I really liked. And that's, yeah, also kind of a cool contrast between those more rhythmic verses with more words, and then those big climactic choruses, and then especially in the end of the choruses, those long high notes that are so on point but still delivered with so much emotion. That's awesome. And I don't know, the different deliveries she uses in this song is very impressive. Again, I already mentioned the like quieter, gentle, intimate delivery, and the powerful delivery in the climactic moments, but even in the powerful delivery, she uses or has different elements of the intensity, with the way she uses like the grit in her voice to accent certain sections. I think one moment where she put in just a little falsetto, then of course, especially in the long notes, some embellishments in the vocal lines, especially like on the end of the lines, just adding some extra melodies, so to say. And by the way, I think it's crazy. It looked like she was sitting down the whole time. To have so much power in her voice and sing it this perfectly while sitting down is crazy. In my experience, it's definitely harder to like get power into your voice while sitting down instead of doing it while standing. Not that I could sing very well, but that's also what I've seen or heard by other people talking about it. I already shortly mentioned the lyrics, and I think it's more or less about letting go of a relationship that's, I don't know, kind of become emotionally unbearable. So maybe some kind of toxic relationship, and how it's maybe hard to deal with that situation, because the love maybe still exists, but the pain in that relationship and the pain of staying in this situation like has become greater than the fear of leaving, or the fear of what's next, or of a new situation, so to say. And I think in this song she's kind of talking about choosing to protect herself, and that's more important than to stay in something that hurts, even if the love still exists. And I think there are just many situations, many relationships like this, and it's sometimes hard to find the courage to leave, to prioritize yourself, your own feelings, your own recovery, to kind of see the self-worth, because that self-worth is also maybe held down by an abusive partner or whatever. And I think it's just difficult, because maybe the heart says there's still hope, or I don't know, there was a better time, and maybe that person I love is still in there. Or maybe it's also just like out of habit, because that's the life now. I chose to live with that person, but there's also maybe the mind realizing it's time to go. It's better for yourself. Your own well-being is more important than this unhealthy relationship. Of course, there are also like situations where maybe the fear of that partner plays a role, as well. So yeah, it's just maybe sometimes a difficult situation in those toxic or abusive relationships. But yeah, the reality is most of the times it won't change. And the person that's hurting you, that's kind of creating this whole unhealthy relationship won't change, and it won't get any better. So sometimes it's just necessary to end things. Maybe if you need it, get help to do it, talk to people, if necessary, get protection, because everyone's worth enjoying their life and not being like stuck with someone, or stuck just in a life that doesn't make them happy or doesn't make you happy. And I think that's also what this song is showing. It's kind of empowering, and it's showing hope that letting go and ending things isn't like a weakness, but that's actually showing strength and is important for recovery. So thank you so much, John, for this request. I loved this song. I love the lyrics. Just kind of yapped a little long about the lyrics. Sorry about that. But I think those are very deep, vulnerable lyrics that are probably relatable for a lot of people, and they are very fitting to the song, to the atmosphere of the song, that is also very emotionally heavy, with her delivering it in a very honest and authentic way, showing a lot of fragility, vulnerability, showing different styles of her delivering or transporting the feeling, the emotion of the song. And it's obviously another impressive vocal performance. I love her voice. I love the tone of her voice, but especially the way she manages to deliver in so many different styles, to have like such a great, warm, soft voice, but also build up into those huge climactic moments. In this one, the chorus also being so catchy, it directly stuck with me. And then of course those long belted lines at the end of the choruses, showing her skill, her talent, and those technical skill being combined with her ability to put emotion into her voice is just incredible, and makes this a very heavy and emotionally raw, perfect power ballad. Please let me know what other songs by her I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.